What Your Child Needs from You, Creating a Connected Family. Written and narrated by Dr. Justin Coulson. Recorded and produced at brisbaneaudiobookproduction.com. Preface. It is said that we are drawn towards studying the things that we most need to practice in our own lives. In 2002, I realized that I needed to learn some things about parenting. My wife Kylie and I had a 2-year-old daughter, and we were expecting our second child in just a few months. It was a Saturday afternoon, and Kylie had gone to the shops, leaving me at home with our 2-year-old, Chanel. For reasons now lost to memory, Chanel was upset and making a terrible fuss. She was screaming and kicking, throwing a classic 2-year-old tantrum. I tried to calm Chanel down, distract her, play with her. All to no avail. The crying got worse. I had a terrible headache, having been up late the night before, and then having to be up at 5 a.m. Saturday to be at work on time. After a short period of trying everything, which is what parents always say they've done before they snap, I snapped. Chanel was punished. I smacked her. I locked her in her room. I listened to her scream. I yelled at her. I did all the things that frustrated parents do when they don't know what else to do, and it all gets too much. And I felt awful for it. I felt as though I had betrayed this tiny little girl who just wanted her dad to get that she needed him. Chanel finally fell asleep in her room, but the nagging pain inside me refused to sleep. It lingered. A decade or more later, it still aggravates my heart and distresses me. Frustrated with myself, I stepped out into the backyard to try and work things out in my mind. I had been a willing partner in starting my family, but my inability to cope with my daughter made me feel that I wasn't prepared to be a parent. I had been excited about it, but now that reality was biting, I found that I was ill-equipped. I had no ready answers, and now I was learning that I had little patience and a drastic lack of skills. Of course, before we'd had Chanel, I thought I knew exactly how children should be raised, and I even shared my opinion with a few parents whose children were challenging them. Oops. While I battled my conscience in the backyard, a new battle commenced in a house a few doors down. The whole neighborhood could hear it. It made my earlier conflict with Chanel sound like a polite discussion. A father had completely lost it with his young child. The screaming child and the hollering father left my stomach churning, my heart hollow, and me depressed. While it dwarfed my own poor parenting exhibition, it felt like my experience was being replayed, amplified, for all to hear. I was embarrassed, ashamed, and all too aware of how my actions had hurt my own little girl. That was a turning point in my life. I began researching parenting. Within 12 months, I had quit my radio career and enrolled in a psychology degree in one of Australia's best psychology schools. I had a desire to perfect my parenting and felt that a degree in psychology was the best place to learn what I needed to know. I then completed a Ph.D. in parenting, meaning in life and happiness. And now I teach parenting. The lessons I've learned didn't arrive overnight. They've taken years of practice to learn and integrate. When I started on this path, good parenting was what I most needed to learn, and I'm still far from the perfect father. In fact, in many ways, it is still what I most need to learn. My children need me to be the best dad I can be. Yet, I'm a work in progress. I still make mistakes. My children continue to push my buttons, and from time to time, I still crack. Perhaps you feel the same. Some days are better than others. We all have them, good and bad, whether we're experts or novices, whether we're single parents or in a relationship with another adult who can offer support. The amazing thing I've discovered about parenting is that it really is a self-development course for adults. Family life is a place where we can learn about our character and develop it in ways that are rarely found outside our family. Our children teach us things about ourselves we might never otherwise learn. Perhaps, more than anything, from our children, we can learn to become truly kind, compassionate people if we make it a priority. In the past 20 to 30 years, parenting has become a significant focus in our society. We have discovered just how important it is that we get it right. The effects of our parenting are substantial and long-lasting. We affect our children, their children, and society more generally by the way we raise our babies into adults.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?